Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Indigo Moonlight Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I know times have been really challenging and everybody's just been so isolated, and things are getting really difficult here, but I am here to help and guide you still. Everybody is home now, so it might be a little bit more noise in the background, but I'll try to keep it to a minimum. And I really appreciate you guys being here right now. And listening to my readings. So really great, wonderful feedback. I'm going to have a setup on Etsy hopefully soon to do just a few card pulls for individuals personally. And I'll have reviews on there as well from people that I've done readings for. So yes, guys, so wonderful to still be here. Guys, check out that description box below on how you can still win free readings with me for the month of April. I'm still continuing that on. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment if you wish, and share and get this message out there to those who need it, who you feel like it would really help. And make sure you hit the notification bell for new readings coming your way. I have some Divine Masculine decks coming in, and it's going to be really, really detailed into their journey, your masculine side journey, and how all of that is kind of pulling together right now. So we're going to get some readings here, Divine Masculine, and some for the Divine Feminine as well. So let's see what's going on with your masculines. Let's see what's going on with you feminines. And in the end, we'll give some heart and soul messages for you feminine to see kind of how you can unblock anything in the connection, how you can connect with your masculine, as well as what they might need too. So I have these new really pretty cards here, and we will go through at the end and see how you can kind of cleanse, or maybe what you need to do to be at your best right now in these really difficult times. It's a little dark in here, so I apologize for that. It's just that it's very cloudy as it usually is in Washington. Okay, so let's get masculine side here. What's going on with the masculine? Let's keep going masculine. What do we have going on? Alright, so we have manifestation power. Masculine. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands. So they are feeling like they have a lot to think about. They have a lot to mull over. Here I feel like they have a lot to give. I'm getting images like kind of like sharing, receiving. So perhaps the masculines are feeling like they want to receive to a feminine, or sorry, give to a feminine here. So we have a little pet, a cat here at the bottom. So that has a lot to do with caring and comfort. Animals are said to give a lot of comfort to those in need. So I feel like your masculine's in a time of healing here. We have the sunflowers, and we have that with their staff here with the wand. So yeah, I definitely feel like they are in that feminine energy, and I feel like they want to connect to it to gain healing, because you're very healing and comforting to them. So you are their comfort here. They are seeking out a feminine energy. And we have a lot of, like they want to give and receive as well. So yeah, they're definitely in a time of healing right now. That's what I'm intuitively drawing with this card. It might mean something differently for some of you, but to me, I'm really focusing on these flowers, these sunflowers and the animal, and just how this Queen of Wands is seated here. And that's kind of what I'm really feeling from this, is that they're in a time of healing, and they are looking out vastly on their situation here, thinking a lot about it, kind of far away in the distance. They're just thinking a lot. And I'm just really feeling like with these flowers, a lot of healing going on right now with them. So Ace of Wands, this is very high. This is a higher power here. And so I really feel like they are in they're thinking in their higher power. They're manifesting here with this Ace of Wands. A lot is being brought to them. So kind of like a light turning on for them, and they are in this manifestation power in this connection with you. Nine of Pentacles. So your masculine is definitely in a place right now where they have accumulated a lot and they're receiving rewards. So this is kind of like a fruitful reward. So whatever energy they're in and whatever you both are doing in your spirit selves to work in this connection is paying off. So there will be a reward here for all of the hard work that they have been doing. And strength. So they need a lot of strength right now, and they are gathering a lot of strength right now. Finding the strength and the heart to move on, to move forward, to make a bolder move even of action in their life. So we still have that they are making a difficult decision here. There's a lot of confusion going on, a lot of being in their heads and their subconscious, so dreaming, a lot of dreams. If you've been receiving a lot of like kind of weird, odd dreams, a little confusing, maybe muddled, it's because your masculine is giving off that energy, and they are pulling off a mask of illusion still, which is what we talked about last week. It was all about illusions and pulling off the mask. So we have divine timing and temperance, almost like a temperate. This is so similar to that temperance card where in which you're pouring out and you're giving, and you are you're waiting and wishing. So your masculines are wishing and they're waiting, and this is also about receiving miracles and also about being guided by spirit and the universe. And so this is like wish come true, wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. So there's definitely a place in here where manifestation of the feminine is close at hand as they are in their dream space here, in their subconscious, drawing it from their intuition, things like that, and wish fulfillment, miracles basically occur out of this. We do have some kind of block in the connection. We have addiction here, and I know it's so hard to hear that, and it's like, oh, I'm sick of this addiction, but it does really feel like it seems like they have some shadows to battle here, shadows of themselves to battle out. So in this time where everybody is isolated and quarantined, these kind of things can really be tempting to overindulge in. So they might be overindulging because it's so hard to cope with all of the changes that are going on right now. So yeah, they need strength right now, healing. They are working really hard still, reaching deep within their subconscious here, their dream space, and their spiritual guidance, which draws in this manifestation power, this wish fulfillment and miracle here with their feminine. So they're still working on this, even though they might be very tempted to fall into this overindulgence here, battling with their shadows. They're still very strong and picking up that strength. They're still healing and things like that. So we have Page of Wands. So we have a romantic gesture, romantic message here from your masculine. So there could be communication between the two of you that has just started or that will start soon, in which they are being honest and open with their heart. So the King of Cups is heart over head, as a balance between the heart over their head. So they are no longer just thinking in their heads, in their mental space, which a lot of masculines do. They are starting to see with their hearts. They're starting to feel with their hearts and open up their emotions to allow the feminines in. So definitely, since it comes out around with this one, they are making a venture out, a trek outward, to give a message to their feminines and to communicate with their heart and no longer their headspace. So, pretty good reading for them right now. It's not overly revealing, but we're going to see what else is going on in this other, we're going to pull from other decks here to kind of get more into that. So before I do that, I'm going to look at the feminines as well. So kind of doing a little bit of a different arrangement where for this one, I want to see how close the feminines are to the masculines. So for the feminines, look at that Ace of Swords. We have Ace of Wands for the masculine, Ace of Swords for the feminine. So feminines definitely in their power here. Manifestation for you as well, except you have a sword and they have a wand, which is more about like that magical manifestation power. This is about strength and about being in your element and in your power, manifesting with your power. So you're using your spiritual power, the power within yourself, to keep going on, to keep manifesting, and to keep being guided on this connection. So feminines, what other energy do we have for the feminines? Okay, so we have for you a gathering, a community celebration. Right now there are no physical gatherings, but there is something to celebrate about here. So there is a message coming in which it will make you very happy and satisfied, and there will be success out of all of this. So there is something for you to celebrate, something coming up, in which you will be your prayers will kind of be answered in a way, and you kind of like be, really hoorah moment for you. So that's really good. Other feminine energy. These are a little bit harder to shuffle, so I'm doing my best. Alright, and look at this. You have this Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck as well. So you have, you definitely are being rewarded as well and blessed on this journey with the hard work that you have been doing. So for you, you're a little bit in the past. So you have some nostalgia and some memories that you're thinking about with this Cup card, the Six of Cups. So, sorry, this Five of Cups. No, yeah, that's Six of Cups. Gosh, I'm a little off today. Sorry. So yes, you are in your past memories a lot. So there's something in your past that's really hard to let go of, that you're having a hard time releasing. So there's a lot of memories here with you and this other person, and it seems really hard for you to let go. So we have a balance here financially for the feminines. You are going to receive help financially, and someone's going to be on your side in regards to this situation. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so we have a completion of a cycle, feminine. So there's a cycle completing in your situation right now, and and it's no longer good for you, it's no longer a part of your path, and it's time to let it go. So there is definitely a completion here to a karmic cycle pulling through. And look, you're getting temperance here. So they got the star and you got temperance. So taking, a middle path, middle ground here on this situation, divine timing, and also being patient. So it's going to take a lot of patience here on this journey. And so we have a Knight of Wands, so we have action here, movement forward. So you're definitely moving forward. You're definitely getting out of this energy. You're definitely closing out those cycles and completing those karmic cycles for yourself. But you are still kind of having a hard time here, as you are in the past a little bit. It's hard to let go. Overall, looking pretty good. Something to celebrate about, receiving some communication. Your masculine is definitely working on themselves. They definitely have a lot to think about. There's a lot of wish fulfillment and manifestation going on here. So let's kind of, let's get into our other messages and see what else is going on with your masculines and with you. So, sorry guys. All right. Sorry, I gotta kind of do this a little bit. Okay. So what do we have? Look at this. Past life, past relationship, and karma. Yeah. So dealing a lot in the past here. Past lives resurfacing. So they might be kind of connecting to, like I said, they're connecting to that feminine energy, connecting to your guys's past lives that you've had together, because twin flames have been through multiple lifetimes together, always coming back to one another. So definitely coming back to remembering this connection with you. We have past lives and karma, so we do have, these cycles that they're still going through, as it's part of their karmic cycle. So things that are needed to close off. So we have higher learning, so research, education. Yeah, so they're seeking higher knowledge now, not just like when you open a book and you're reading, but they are seeking and being guided by spirit to open up this connection through remembering this whole twin flame soul journey and things like that, if that makes sense. They're connecting with, they're starting to learn more and gain higher knowledge about twin flames and about what could be going on here with this connection, because they did have a lot of that where they were confused. They didn't quite know what was going on, reaching into their subconscious. So they're definitely trying to pick up on what is going on. Why can I not stop thinking about them? Why is this so powerful? Why can't I forget them? Things like that, asking questions like that. Healer. So I told you, yeah, wounded healer. So they are definitely, they've been through a lot of bad, negative things. Like I said, there is some shadows that they're fighting, and they need care and healing. So humanity and care and wisdom from experience. So they are gaining all this wisdom from this karmic cycles that are going on, and they're healing and they're learning more. They're growing and they're ascending, and they're healing from the past, and they're healing from their karma, and they are healing to gain more knowledge in regards to your guys' connection. mediumship, intuition, psychic experience. So yeah, they're having a lot of experiences here, magical experiences, supernatural experiences, in which it's just calling to question everything that they thought they knew about you and about this connection and about themselves, and about the world in general. Just they're ascending, like I said, they're waking up to this new knowledge, the spiritual alignment, focused on spirit. Yeah, use it. They're being guided here by the spirit. They're aligning their spirit. They're aligning with you. I mean, their chakra systems are just lighting up one after the other as they are being open to this this just magical experience with the twin flames. So maybe receiving a lot of messages and contact from you, telepathically. These powerful dreams that they've been having have been really revealing as well. So field of dreams, good harvest. So yeah, there are rewards coming out of this. We have rewards here. We have reaping what they sow. So there's going to be a big I say harvest because there's harvest here, but they're going to, you both are going to reap from this, because you also had that 9 of Pentacles card. So you both are going to receive what you've been wanting, what you've been wishing, what you have been heading towards. Relief, better days ahead, alleviation. So as the situation goes on, as the cycles close and go through and they learn and they grow and they align and they ascend, that rainbow is coming. It's kind of what I'm getting, like the storm is almost over and the ice will thaw and it will be safer for the two of you to get together again. Yeah, they're purifying and releasing. Yeah, cleansing. So they're going through a healing and cleansing period right now. And they are a little bit stuck and locked in the past and turning a blind eye to it. So they are avoiding change and disregarding what they are avoiding. So they're not seeing that there's a part of themselves that needs attention, but they're so locked in the past and disregarding that situation that they're being kind of ignorant about this. So there's definitely something going on in their past with them that they need to change and clean up and get away from, but they're kind of disregarding it because they are afraid to change. They're afraid of change, and so they're still kind of locked in the past. So that is something else that they need to cleanse away and clear out of their energy in order for them to move on. But they are definitely ascending and gaining. They are learning from this, even though they are stuck in the past and that they are kind of turning that blind eye to what needs attention in some instances. They are definitely going to recognize this and pull away from that and start to see it. So the illusions, the mask is being pulled off. Those illusions are being cleared out, as we got with that moon card. Okay, so let's get some other energy here. Masculines, what is going on in their path? What do we see? Okay. So they're saying that, they're getting rid of the things that no longer serve them in their life. Closing the door, closing the cycle. So they are seeing those things that are not serving them, even being in behind their doors now, being inside a lot more now, is helping them to break these illusions. It's helping them to see what they could not see before. It is opening the doors to them, opening their eyes to see what doors they need to close. So they are no longer accepting that. They are saying no to what doesn't serve them, and they're being who they are, returning to who they truly are in this world. And like I said, they're receiving this spiritual guidance in which they are no longer being blinded and being open to this recognition of their twin flame in this connection and what is going on there. Because we also have surrender to love, the flames of love, fierce fire of love. So they're feeling a lot of passion right now, feeling a lot of love, flames, twin flames here. So they're definitely feeling a lot of love for you. They're definitely in that energy where they want to get away from that past that has really just been holding them back. Okay. Reveal. Yep. What are they not seeing? So, yeah, just like I said, there are some things that they are not able to see. They're turning a blind eye, but that veil is being lifted. Behind the curtains, what are you not seeing? Yeah. So the truth is being revealed to them during this time of isolation, during this time of being away from the world. They are seeing that those things were not of the highest good for them, that they're closing the doors that doesn't serve them in this time. So for sure, your masculines are coming away from that. All right. Let's see. I like to, let me see. What about the feminines? What energy do we have for the feminines here? Oh, well, that's too much. But I guess if everything was perfectly there. So we have a bright future for the feminines. We'll go along with what, they chose. So we have choosing love. So you choose love in each moment of your life. So definitely feminines for you. The future will be bright as long as you choose with your heart and you choose that love. You're going to be growing and ascending and expanding during this time. And this connection is going to become more powerful. You're going to start being more transparent and honest and truthful and being who you are. Instead of hiding because you're afraid of what they might think of you, you're going to start being a little bit more transparent. Incubation, so you're going to be balancing out the dark and the light. You're going to be accepting both. You won't be pushing them away as maybe you did in the past, but accepting it and letting it in. And so we have surrender for you. So surrendering this moment. So how much can you enjoy in this moment? Surrender over the things that aren't making you happy right now. And growing from the past and letting it go. So you had that card where you're kind of nostalgic memories. Like I said, for a group of you feminines, there is a past that you cannot release because the memories are just too much. You're holding on to a lot. So yes, very much just letting the past go, surrendering over what is not making you happy, what is not in your best interest, and allowing that to kind of take you where it goes. Okay. What are the energy we have for the masculines? What's going on? Okay, no place like home. So they're definitely, this is where their energy is at. They really want to feel like they are home, and they feel like they're home with their feminines and not where they are. Otherwise, they wouldn't be getting this time to go cards. This is a call to action for them. So they're not happy where they are. They're not at their best where they are. And it's time for them to move on, time for them to go, to take action, and to come home. To the home energy, to the source energy, which is the feminine. Come to the edge. So look at this. Come to the edge, and they have these hearts that they're kind of trailing down, that they're throwing out beneath them. So yeah, definitely a call to action here. Come to the edge, move forward. Don't be afraid to let go and to risk and to free fall, basically. So come to the edge and express yourself, express your love, your truth for your feminine. So for the masculines, this is like really powerful energy here, because it's saying don't be afraid to come for what you want, to fulfill your wishes and your dreams, to be in love. So masculines are feeling that love. They're feeling all of that energy towards their feminine. They need to leave. It's time for them to go, to move on, and to come to source energy, to come home to their feminines, come to the edge. Don't be afraid to go to the edge and to let go. So that's a very beautiful, powerful energy for the masculines. Don't be afraid to seek love, to follow your heart. Okay, so actually, aside from that, let's see what messages your masculines have for you. Here are messages from the Divine Masculines. Messages from the Divine Masculines to the Feminines. Okay. All right. No one else compares to you? Yeah. So they're seeing that now, what they're blinded to before. They can't replace you with anybody. They can't replace your energy with anybody else's. They can't be with anybody new or stay with the person that they're with anymore, because there's just no one that can complete them the way that you do. So they're unsure of your feelings for them. They don't know how you feel about them. So there was probably something before you guys either went in separation, things like that, where they didn't quite know how you felt, so they weren't honest because they were afraid of rejection of their feelings. So they didn't know if they could make that choice to give you the truth, to tell you the truth about how they feel. So they just weren't sure about your feelings. I don't feel like I'm good enough. So yeah, they're feeling in a low space. Their self-esteem was kind of knocked a little bit. They didn't feel good enough for you to reveal their feelings, to break down to you, and to tell you the truth. They didn't feel good. They miss you. They miss the feel of you. So yeah, they definitely miss your energy. They miss the feel of you. They miss how it felt for you to be around them. My feelings for you are intense. Yes, a lot of intense, passionate feelings towards you. A lot of love, a lot of caring, and just they feel this intensity, this connection to you like no other. And I feel like you're ignoring me. So they feel like you're not, that you don't want to speak to them. They feel like maybe when things were left off, that you didn't want to be a part of their life anymore, that you just wanted to move on, and that you're ignoring them. So maybe that's why they haven't reached out, because they're like, well, maybe because they haven't reached out, that they don't want to be with me or part of my energy. But they do know this is very intense for them. These emotions that they feel for you are very intense, and they miss being around you. They miss being around those feelings, being so close to you. Physically, if you ever were. So I'd like to try and pull something from here, maybe a message from Spirit, message from your Divine Masculine, what their current kind of like state is, their energy. We have masculines. What can we... What's going on? Ooh, yeah, so healing again. Like, we have crystals, a connection to crystals. So Rikai, they could be connecting with crystals to heal. We have a sign from Spirit. Yeah, they're receiving signs. Like I said, they're receiving those signs. So connecting with crystals here, they have a connection to crystals. So your masculine is definitely healing. They're definitely on the path. They're ascending. They're feeling connected to everything in life here, life and death and the cycle and circle of life, and connected to life itself. into their feminine. So they're feeling this connection just so powerfully. They're just grasping all this energy. And look at this, we have yoga. So to do with like linking their mind and body and their soul, restoring their bodies here. So yeah, they're definitely restoring through healing, through crystals, feeling connected to you, feeling connected to life and source and their feminines. And they're moving on, they're ascending up. So that's really good. What do we have for feminines? What do they need? What is going on? What, is the energy here for the feminines? Sorry if it's going a little bit fast, but it's a low on time. So you need play, you need fun, you need, motion and movement and excitement. So feminines, if you've been feeling kind of like down in the dirt, or like you haven't been doing much, which obviously it's really hard to right now, maybe you do something that makes you happy, something that makes you feel good, and have fun and play. So a lot of the energy. Grateful, yeah, so there's so much around you. Even though we're in these just tough and difficult, challenging times, there's still so much to be grateful for, still so much brightness and so much light to see. This is not over yet, feminine. So definitely, God, this is just telling me like you guys must be feeling just so down right now, because it's saying, play, have fun, do the things that make you happy, look at the light, look at the things around you that are blooming and beautiful. Try to connect with that when you're feeling stuck. Forgive. So some of you might not feel like you can forgive right now. You feel like you're stuck in the past. You're stuck in those memories of like, oh, how can I forgive them? How can I move on? But Spirit is saying, try to forgive. Try to be open for that. Be grateful for the lessons that were in that. Daydream, connect. So yeah, create. So you might be daydreaming a lot, and that's really good. But also see what is out there right now that is fulfilling as well. So not just in your daydreams, but out there. But yeah, definitely connecting to your mind here. Daydreaming could be daydreaming about your masculine a lot. Infinite, yeah, so you guys are infinite, so you guys are lasting. This is never going to end between the two of you. I feel like Spirit is really trying to say that. This is an infinite connection. This is not going away. So, try to have fun. Try to enjoy the moment, enjoy life. Freedom, yeah. So maybe this is a sign like for the future. There's going to be, some freedom coming along here. Freedom in your situation. Maybe feeling more free, to do things, create a space for you to be free to get out there. So yeah, definitely there's some calling for freedom here, maybe to let go of the past, and you'll feel more free. You'll feel like you have a lot more to give and to receive as well. So because when you give, you receive miracles and you receive gifts and rewards from the universe and from Spirit. So definitely try to be in that energy of like seeing the light, seeing the beauty around you, and get out there and have fun and enjoy the moment, and try to forgive the past, try to forgive yourself, and that's really going to help in this connection. It's going to help with surrendering over and with moving on and moving forward, and to union. So guys, I really hope that this message resonated with you. I know that it wasn't too much detail. I know that there wasn't a lot going on, but I did have a lot that, I hope that it gave you a lot, even though it was a little bit of information. And I will go longer on my videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. Like, share, and subscribe. And I really look forward to coming back with you guys real soon. Stay safe and healthy. Stay inside, and we're in this together. Thank you so much. Until next time.